Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our top stories today, or a top story short clip, we're going to look at CNN here, who seems to be panicking a little bit about the current polling when it comes to Donald Trump and DeSantis, as well as how he's faring against Joe Biden.
Trump's lead is even larger. So these are three polls that were out over the last week. Look at these leads for Donald Trump. He's at 62% in the CBS News YouGov poll, 57% in Quinnipiac University, 53% in the Fox News poll. Look at where DeSantis is in all these polls. Look how far back he is. He doesn't crack 20% in any of them. So in Iowa, you have that 20-plus point lead for Donald Trump. That's actually smaller than the lead we see nationally, where we see these leads of 35, 40, near 50 points in this particular case. Of course, the primary is one thing. If Trump wins the primary, can he go on and win the general election? And we've had three polls that have come out over the last week here. And I want you to take a look at how close this race is at this particular point. Granted, the general election is over a year away. The largest lead for Joe Biden is just 3 points within the margin of error. No clear leader. Look at these. 1 point, 1 point. If you go back at where we were at this point 4 years ago, Joe Biden's lead was high single digits to low double digits. This is significantly closer than where we were 4 years ago. So this idea that Donald Trump can't win the general election, I want you to lose that idea. This race is very, very close, and Donald Trump is polling better right now than basically at any point during the entire 2020 cycle.
After four indictments.
After four indictments. It just doesn't really seem to matter.
That's fascinating.
Harry Enton, thank you.
Thank you.
It is fascinating when you consider that Joe Biden has the full weight of the establishment uniparty as well as the legacy media behind him. And you would think that the Democrats would have something to offer the American people, something that they could talk about, some solutions and value-oriented directions that the country could go in to help the country. But anyone who's out there who's supporting themselves or their family knows, especially if you're buying groceries, buying gas, and paying bills, that Bidenomics and whatever recovery we're supposed to be under just simply isn't happening. People aren't buying it. People can feel what's happening under Joe Biden. And it's fascinating when you see this polling, considering that Trump has been indicted 4 times and they're continuing to politically persecute Donald Trump, and you would think that, I hope at least, that people are paying attention. Now, I'm going to show you 2 graphs here on the screen at the level of negativity that was directed at Donald Trump. And you would think that with all the positivity they're able to generate with Biden, he'd be far more ahead of Donald Trump, who they always are trying to characterize as some one-dimensional villain. It's absolutely fascinating to see that the American people, I'm hoping, have enough common sense and at least cogent thought to be able to see that Donald Trump is being politically persecuted and the Democrats have little to nothing to offer. Thank you guys for your continued support. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more here on the BuzWeaver channel.